Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another beautiful, amazing, fantastic. I think I should stop now. Welcome to another episode of the Cafe One Pod. I missed you guys. I'm sure you missed me too. I can't wait to get into this episode because it's something that I think we're all thinking. Low key, we're all thinking about it. Not even low key, very high key. We're all thinking about it. So today's topic is about money. My guest is the beautiful Toby.
Hi.
Toby is no, I'm not going to say anything about Toby because she's here. So Toby, tell us about yourself. Welcome to the Cafe One Pod. First off,
Thank
forgive
you.
my manners.
Thank you for
You
having
know they say that
me.
you don't. When you think back at it, do you think you greet your friends good morning before you start
Oh
talking
my
to
god, I saw
them?
that tweet today. No, I actually do. Not all
Really?
the time.
Ah no.
No. If I'm like messaging you, I want to check, but I know that I hardly like tell my friends good morning, but I do. I know that they're friends that I talk to every day.
Plan not be greeting them good morning. Now they my mommy. Why am I greeting you good
I
morning?
think I do greet people good morning.
If you like, whether you there's one meme.
My sister
What
greets
if I
me good
don't good
morning.
morning?
Oh my god, this morning is
what
not
if
good.
what if I don't good
What if you
morning?
don't?
What if?
What
So
if you don't feel
good
like
morning can go and sit down
Okay,
in
no,
one
I actually
corner.
say good morning. Okay, to my mom, to my sister. Okay, I say good morning quite a bit. Not a lot, but quite a. Actually, I do
There's
say
only
good
one
morning.
person I tell good morning.
Jesus,
Oh my God,
period.
exactly. Like per.
You have to be respectful to your maker. Hi, my name is Tobiloba Ajayi. I'm a woman living in Lagos, Nigeria, trying to survive and trying to do her best. Um, I work in compliance. I have a side hobby. I create skincare content on Instagram and TikTok. More Instagram than TikTok, Sha. But yeah, that's all of them there is to me today.
Yeah, so
Serious people.
tell us a little bit about your work, what you do, like what's your day to day, what's your work like, what does it feel like working for where you work? Just give us a bit of insight.
Let's begin. I studied law. Why did I study law, you might ask? It's a professional course. Once you finish law, you can do anything. Which was a better choice than mass comm? Hindsight,
And here we are communicating to the masses. Isn't that ironic?
my dear.
Wow.
Best in irony. Because I had two choices. I would have either done mass communications or I think somebody said I should go and do communication and language arts at
What does that mean?
UI. I guess I'll never find out.
Communication and language
Which is
arts.
essentially like
Arts?
mass comm. But the thing is, I was 15. I did not really.
Yeah.
Thank God I didn't go to. Nothing, no shade on Ibadan people. I'm just grateful I didn't go there. And then I ventured into the working class. Still there. But my first introduction was not great. Yeah.
How was that? Tell us about that.
Okay, so when I finished law school, I got a job at a law firm. And, that seemed like a very good thing. Like, it was good for me because you finish law school, you get a job at a law firm. Like, almost before the end of the year, I'd already gotten a job. And it was great stuff. And we're supposed to resume in January. And then I got another offer to do something else. I was supposed to do legal work for one person that wanted to set up a company. And then I decided to take that job. Looking back, I just wonder what my parents were thinking, that is something wrong with this girl's head. But they just let me. They allowed me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm grateful I did it. It was a terrible experience, but I'm grateful I did it. Because I feel like if I had taken the law firm job, I wouldn't be like doing what I'm doing now,
Mm-hmm.
which is, it's still a good thing.
So do you think that you're earning enough?
No,
Why? Why do you
please
think
help
you're
me.
not? And
Thank you all. Whoever is really just find it. You can, if you can't, just help me. What I could do with my 250K salary last year, I can assure you that I can't do it. I can't do the same things now. I can't afford. I think the first salary I got, I was able to take out I think I was saving for my phone. I took out maybe 100K or 150 and said, oh, actually, I was surviving on 100 if I can still run it. And I was able to do that. If I take 100K out of my salary today,
if you take out money for the rainy day, rain will fall that night.
Okay, I was even saying the next morning.
That
but
night.
the thing is that actually, rain will fall.
Rain will
ASAP.
fall that night.
ASAP. Because the price of food has gotten cost of food, I'm barely saving. I'm barely saving. The only reason I'm able to save is because I have like a very strict budget. Like I learned budgeting. You won't learn care. You have to learn. You have to learn how to budget. So you have to plan your money. My money is planned to the T. I mean, serious personal calculator. I go to supermarket calculator. Anyway, I'm on. Okay, sorry. Can we? They're not paying me, but okay. I'm on Go Lemon. I'm on Child Deck. I'm pressing calculator. I have to know what I'm doing. It's not enough. I could save comfortably last year with 250K. I can't do that this year. I can't save as much as I could save last year. It's insane. It's crazy to me. And if I'm not the same person, I will not believe that that's what I'm actually going through and this is the same thing. It's so crazy. And like people were feeding families on one salary, people were even able to have another secret family. If I say I can have secret family now.
I
Anyway.
think our generation will be very scandal free because
No,
how
no,
do
no, no,
you
no,
want
no.
to do?
Eh,
How do you want to raise
not
another
challenge
family?
Lagos men. Wallah, they
It's
can do
true, Sha. Let
it.
me know. It's true. Let me not challenge because I feel like when you say you can't do something, they'll not
They'll
say,
be
I
like,
will show this
that
girl
is
that
the
can
food.
do it.
Yeah,
Guys, please, you don't need to show
that's
me
the
anything.
hospital. Don't worry, I've seen enough.
Don't worry. You don't need
No,
to show me
but
anything.
there will definitely be like a decline in like secret families. You can't build house. If civil servants could build houses, buy cars. Now, on that salary, you're barely feeding yourself. You're barely sending your children to school. I'm so curious as to what school fees is now. I don't know.
Honestly, like I can't even think about it because as far back as when I was in secondary school, which before I used to deny that, oh, it's not been that long. It's been that long.
It's
Oh.
been
It's going to be 10 years.
it's already 10 years. Mine is already 10 years.
It's going to be 10 years in 2025.
Mine
Next
is
year.
already, I finished in 2014.
I
Mine is
finished in
already 10 years.
2015.
When I woke up and I saw it, I say,
I
hi.
finished in
I'm
2015.
like,
It's already
I'm
10.
not
It's
young
going to be 10
again.
years
I'm
in
still a young baby
2015.
girl, Sha. Sweet
But at that
16.
time, I was already paying, and my school wasn't a big school, in my own opinion. I don't know what big is
I
really,
don't
but
think it's a big
we're
school,
paying
please.
200 and
Okay,
something
my school was way cheap. My
already.
school was cheaper than that. I don't remember, but I don't think we ever paid up to 100 per person. I
Ah,
don't. I
we
can be
paid.
wrong. Seeing as I wasn't the one paying,
We paid.
I can be wrong.
My sister before me, who is older than me with 5 years, which is like I was almost, or she was almost done with school before I entered. She was already paying 75.
I think
So
we
when
were
it got
paying like
to
maybe 70 something. 80
when it got to
something.
me, it was already 200 and
That's
something.
crazy.
So I wonder what it is
I wonder what
now.
it is now.
I really do wonder. Do you think that Nigerians have a problem with properly understanding how much they should earn and how much they should spend? Do you think that people are financially literate enough?
No, but it's not like their fault. When like food is so expensive, you're not encouraged to find like you can't do a lot of things with your income. Because I think there was I don't know who wrote the article. I think it was Tekaba. I don't know if it was Tears or Tekaba. She said they're spending like over 60% of their income on food.
Oh, I think that was a report that paid HR. They
Paid
released
it.
a
Okay.
yeah.
So thank God I know that I shall know that I read something and we're like, okay, if I'm spending 60% of my money on food, there's no what else?
What
like it's
else?
transport,
Mhm.
there are bills to pay. I'm sending children to school.
Mhm. There's rent.
There's
Leisure.
rent. There's
Like
leisure.
you just want to relax sometimes on your money.
Oh, okay, so if I'm spending 60% on food now, okay, how am I going to have 10% for Jesus?
There's tithe for Christians.
10% for Jesus for the Christians. So that's 70% gone. Okay, so the 30% now. What do we do? And
Your
rain will fall
savings,
tomorrow now.
exactly, and rain is falling this
Rain
night.
is falling tomorrow in the rainy
So
season.
what are we going
If you are
to do?
failing your car, oh, so sorry.
Oh God, that's the
So sorry.
that's the height of it.
In
That's
this
the
our
deepest.
economy now, I won't lie to you. When people are broke, I can't even I can't blame them. I can't see. I'm doing my best to keep my head above water. Everybody's working 2 jobs. Everybody's trying to find another hustle. Everybody's doing, they are doing this, and the person is learning forex, and that person is learning drop shipping, digital marketing. Somebody is doing copywriting, content creation, editing. So people are learning like people are working really, really hard, and then they will make that money and still you're struggling to keep your head above water.
That's fair enough. But I do think that as much as we're putting in the work, we
Mm,
should also be more in tune with our reality,
mm,
which is that things are not great now,
yeah.
and there's so much that will have to be normalized. There's so much that'll have to be sacrificed
Like what?
for you to actually make headway.
Hmm.
For instance,
A peace of mind.
for instance,
Sanity.
consumerism, right?
Mm.
Let's look at this now.
Ah, no, and
We're first off, let me even start from here. We're at an age where people are they're very heavy on consuming content.
I was gonna say that Instagram, TikTok is insane.
Yeah. We're very heavy on consuming content. You're on TikTok, you're watching a review of this perfume and how it smells like lily of the valley and peony and jasmine, and
Amber
the
and
sillage
vanilla.
is this, the
The projection
projection,
is the central. Fantastic.
all these their terms. You hear all of that. And next thing, you're going to look for a vendor that sells the perfume. You buy it. Then next week, you're watching another video and they're like, this one smells like amber, patchouli,
Pistachio.
pistachio, smells like warm caramel with honey.
You know, you're discovering like a great perfume. And then, like, I want to buy the perfume that you're talking about.
Can you see
and I
the
don't know what
problem?
it is.
She doesn't even know
Oh,
the
no, but I
perfume.
like perfumes though.
She
So,
doesn't
like, to
know the
be
perfume.
fair.
I'm just bringing out notes from my head, and she's convinced that this is such a nice smelling perfume. And
It
you
probably is
go,
though.
fine, fair enough, but you don't need to smell like that. Like, you'll be fine without it because you've not eaten. You need to remember that you've not eaten. You are hungry, okay? You cannot eat the warm patchouli and caramel honey.
First of all, there's no need to come for my neck like that. let me just say that. Okay.
So
But I
that's
get
one
it,
thing. I feel like
definitely.
there is consumerism, and people have not properly learned to prioritize their spend.
Definitely.
So as much as I think that people definitely, I'm always team pay more, team people should not be suffering as they're suffering right now.
Especially essential workers.
Most especially essential
My doctor should not be
workers.
thinking of like if he can parents. I need to
Yep.
focus on like my
Yep.
kidney or whatever it is
Yep.
he's working on.
My doctor should not be earning 200k, 250k. These are actual figures that doctors are earning.
Even less, I think.
Yeah, even less. Like there's a pharmacist role I saw, and they said the person should have 2 to 3 years of experience.
Mhm.
Salary range 90 to 110k.
Okay, so now, won't that person just give me, I don't know, they're going to recommend rubbish for me. I'm so sorry. I can't be a high performer at a job like that. Period. There's no two ways about it because I would definitely need something else to complement that income. That's not the income that's going to carry me throughout the month. 100K will not carry you throughout the month. I don't maybe I'm not living a lavish lifestyle. I'm not doing anything. I'm not buying clothes, shoes every month or that sort of thing. 100K will not carry you. Let's be real. In today's Lagos, how much is Walinde to so? My dear,
Bruh, buses are costing as much as 1.5. I don't think I've ever heard of 1,500 naira bus
within
Lagos.
Lagos,
That is not to like Ibadan
I used
or
to enter.
something.
I used to enter one five to Abeokuta now.
But now like 1.5 within
Within
the
Lagos, yeah.
island.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like I heard that I think from Lekki to Aja or something like that. Was it Obalende to Aja? It's 1.5. Well, it was 1.5 at the time I read that. Maybe it's better because another thing I think happens is that when there's is when there's scarcity,
It will definitely go up.
things will just people panic and raise cost
It's not
of
even a matter of
everything.
panic. If I bought for 10K, I'm not going to collect the same money I collect from you now. It's not
Fair
possible.
enough, fair enough.
Like,
But
it's
how do you justify a like 100% rise? How do you justify
fuel has
that?
risen by 100% though.
Not no, fuel rose by
Wha-
50. We're already buying it for 600, and so how do we justify the 100% increase? I feel like sometimes
We
it's
overdo.
yeah, it's overdone.
But food hasn't Price of food has increased though. Price of fuel has
That's
increased.
fair enough. That's fair
Like I
enough.
see why
But it should be
it's not fair.
proportionate.
It's not fair on the consumers because in the end, like we were the ones paying, no.
Yeah.
But you go to the market and like the price of everything has just gone up. The bus driver will eat. He clearly has a family.
Mm-hmm.
He has to make his money one way or another, and then like obviously we try his best to be compassionate, but
I don't think
the
they,
government is
that's
not
that's
compassionate, so
not.
there's
I don't think
nothing.
that one is true. I don't think they're compassionate. I don't think they think about it well enough.
Mm,
I think fundamentally there's a lot of things we don't get right.
true.
And especially with money, we don't get a lot of things concerning money right. If something is 1,500, right? Or no, we don't understand the gap between 1,000 naira and 500 naira. That's twice.
That's 100% baby.
Yeah, it's twice. But it's not, people don't really see
They
it as
don't
that.
gauge. It's like you don't.
Yeah, they don't, it doesn't look that way. It doesn't look like you're paying that 500 twice. It just looks like you're paying 8,000. I don't know what happened. I don't
Money
know.
is losing value, I guess. Maybe it's the loss of value.
Maybe it's the loss of value, but I don't think I can totally ascribe it to the loss of value, because loss of value should not make you believe that Don Jazzy bought a car for his record label person for $300 million. Like, what does that mean? I don't get. What does that mean? I think I've said this thing before because it irks me so much. What do you mean by
Education,
$300 million?
Education.
That's
all I
exactly
can
why
say.
we're
We don't know.
hoping that all the people that are paying school fees now, we just hope that you manage and you pull through, because we need it.
Also, I feel like they should be doing something like maybe Parents Day, so they can actually know if your teacher knows work. Oh.
Fair.
People also that shouldn't be underpaid. Teachers. Yes.
Teachers should be making more money, because if you
Definitely
pay me
should.
nonsense,
I will teach your child
Oh.
that 2 plus 2 is 6. Yes. Yes. People are not paying me enough. I mean, like, I probably wouldn't, but I would be very tempted to. Yeah, because, like,
okay, minus not teaching them 2 plus 2 is 6. There's just a composition and a disposition that a
Even
person that is
attentiveness to detail.
that's teaching your child should have, that poor remuneration will definitely encourage.
Definitely. Because if your child is, like, maybe not great with math, I could dedicate time maybe after like a class to put them through. But me knowing fully well that I have to teach maybe extra lessons to like some people to make extra money, I'm not going to be able to have that time to dedicate to, oh, let me make sure that this one student understands this thing better. I have things to do. I have money to make. I'm not going to. It's not a.
You might
it's not
also
a,
have
it's
your
not,
own children as
it's
well
not even
that need
wickedness.
to eat and pay school fees.
Oh, even me, self, I'm not enough to even want to feed myself. Do you understand? I won't be able to dedicate that extra time because I like my time is very precious. I have things to do. Actually one time I was in a cab, and then the man was a teacher at ISL. Yes, and he said, "Oh, okay. So when he finishes, what ISL, Queen's College.
Okay.
Yes, he has kids at home, but when he's done with, classes for the day, I think around 4ish." He'll do extra lesson for I think 2 students. So I think one from 4 to 5, another from 5 to 6, and then he'll start Uber work at 6 p.m. till like maybe 10 p.m. Then he'll go home.
Then in the morning you go and teach your child.
Exactly. So now, this person has not slept properly because when did he wake up again now to get to school before 8 a.m., 7 a.m. I think is resumption time. School resume
assembly is
pretty early.
like
Assembly is
7:30 or
like
something.
7:38. So
Yeah.
your teachers will be there by 7.
Mhm.
This man is not well rested. Not his fault. He has money to make. He has people to feed. The teacher salary is definitely not enough. He will not apply the same dedication as somebody who knows that this is the only job that I have, and this job is enough to feed me and do everything I need to do in my life. And this was not the case before. This was not the case 30 years ago. This wasn't the case 40 years ago. So no matter how I want to, and this man is not like as if he's balling, no, with the 3 jobs that he's running. He's not balling. He's not. That's just the truth. He's not balling.
He's just getting by.
He's getting by.
And
He's not like as if he said he has maybe 3 girls. He doesn't.
That's so cute.
He doesn't have. He's not going to give birth to 10 children that he can. This man is just trying to feed a family of 5. And look at how many things he has to do. It's insane.
And he probably has a wife that's also doing something.
Oh, Because
That's
this was a while
crazy.
ago. Because there was ASU strike when this man was talking to me, and he was saying that okay, his child is home, and then I think the child, it was like, oh, that she's not just saying that, don't let her find one thing to be doing while she's just, so that one too, you have to bring in income, because clearly I don't have enough to be feeding you, 247, 365 days a year. Because when you go to school, I know that okay, make money so that when you go back to school, if you have money in your pocket, you won't disturb me too much. This is not the way to live. Period.
Mhm.
It's not.
There's an amount you earn, and it's just like, what am I meant to do with this money now that
Oh.
you have given me? After I eat 2 rice, it's done. So what is
So the rice you cook at home or the rice you buy outside?
the rice you cook at home? Because how do you know how much they're selling rice? Rice is so costly now. So you've not even bought your stew ingredients yet with your tomatoes
Thank
and
God
your
tomatoes are
chicken
not even scarce anymore. But when it
anymore.
was scarce, me, I was in
Gosh,
buying.
gosh, it was so annoying. You buy like 3 tomatoes for 500. You know how Nigerian women are achievers. Nigerians in general
Made of rubber.
we're just
Made of rubber.
we're made of whatever the most elastic form of rubber is. We can
What is that?
we can adjust
It's rubber. Find the stretchiest rubber in the world.
in the world.
Yeah.
You can fit us in it, or you can compare us to it. We're great people. We're so forgiving, accommodating,
I have amnesia. I think it's
Yeah.
the amnesia though.
and
But if you sent
you can just be a Mary Slessor,
a mass educator,
a Florence Nightingale. We need people like that.
yes.
You can live a very simple life and just help people.
Yeah.
You don't need to drive the fanciest cars. You don't need to buy all the perfumes with all the notes in it. Just
I'm not gonna agree with that
Do-
one, no, but like
if
yeah,
you're going
sure.
like, if this is a perfume shop, just have a rethink and do like this.
I don't necessarily think
Education.
you should rethink. I just think maybe instead of buying to buy one, still buy Sha.
Education.
I'm so sorry.
Exactly. Like that's the thing. We need to work on our consumerism. No jokes. People should stop buying things just because they're watching it on the internet. Even this thing happens even with food. Creators will cook their nice looking egusi soup. They'll add chicken, beef, goat meat, bomo, snail inside one food.
I have a.
They will not be serving it. They'll not serve it
I have an
inside
unpopular-
one bowl.
I have an unpopular opinion about things like this. You know, people say like, "Oh my god, that soup is so nice. He has many obstacles."
Where is the soup?
Yeah, I don't. I hate.
That's my
Oh my
question.
god, I hate it so much. I can't even. You know what? See, I hate food with too many obstacles. I'm so sorry. I don't want to eat one meat with every morsel of soup. I'm sorry. I want to eat the egusi. Why is there meat, fish every? I can't see. Please. Thank you very much. I'm so sorry that I was. See, it's not every time. Most they be, and it's even unrealistic. Because some of them will not even show you like the behind the scenes when they put the food back in the pot. Why are you?
Exactly.
They are not even
Stuff
doing
like
it
that.
as much.
Stuff like
They are
that
not
is
doing it as much
encouraging
anymore. Like,
consumerism.
I said, "Before I
Honestly,
showed them,
even these things are little things and they're jokes and we play
True,
around with them.
true.
Even the Bucci mix thing, for instance, the blending thing, where everybody's just blending. Even I wanted to get a Bucci mix. I'm not even going to lie because I
Really?
do cook,
I'm so
right?
sorry.
And people are buying this thing because I'm sorry, there was this ad I saw. Someone was blending a bottle. Why are you blending? Why would you need to blend a
Oh, the
bottle?
one I saw was someone blended like a whole chicken. You just put the chicken inside.
Why would you?
and just,
Okay,
like, blend it.
realistically, let's be serious.
In what world?
In what world would you need ground bottle?
Oh no, actually, I do. Wow, I hate that I have an answer for that.
Is it as an abrasive to wash pots or something?
No, someone said recently that that rats hate broken bottles. So like if you
You can break your bottle without grinding it.
true, okay, you need grinded bottles. You don't.
You
need
don't
grinded-
need-
I'm so sorry, you don't. There's
You don't
no
need that.
world in which you actually do need.
You don't need that.
grounded bottles.
So as much as we're not earning
Grounded
enough,
glass.
we're spending money on things that should not be. Really.
yeah,
This applies to me and it applies to a lot of people,
yeah.
especially young people, because
Yeah.
we're
young people that have money.
we're,
Or not
we're
even-
impressionable. Let me
Yes,
put it
actually.
like that.
I think that we underestimate how impressionable we are.
Yep, we
you
do.
really think? Oh,
We
no,
always
don't
think we
worry,
have
I'm
a
not
mind of our
moved.
own.
Okay,
We always think we have a mind of our own.
okay.
But a lot of decisions that we make now, even to as big as where I want to work, Some people want to work somewhere because they like their Instagram content,
Really?
because it looks cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I
People
would love
people
to know.
want to
I
people
don't
want to work in places just because of optics.
really.
It's real stuff, no jokes.
I think I ever wanted to work somewhere. I don't know. I feel like it's not really my dream to work.
Exactly. I don't know why you're dreaming of working, but fine, you've dreamt of working now. And why are you basing your dream of working on what someone's Instagram looks like?
Yeah, that's why all these career influencers be like, oh, come for a career in tech sales.
You don't even want to be a salesman. Why are you going for that talk? Like, and these things are not free. That's also another thing that we need to think about.
Yeah.
The things that we spend money on that we can get for free,
Like what? Like
like
courses and stuff.
inspirational stuff and courses. I'm not.
Oh,
This is
people
not
that will
me
say, "Oh,
bad mouthing them. Sha.
learn how to do kiniko in 30 days. Buy my
Yeah,
guide, buy my ebook,
exactly. They're selling
buy my
stuff to
so and
you.
so and so and
Who
so.
taught
Learn
them?
how to make $5,000 in a week."
Who taught them?
Yeah,
Who taught them how to make $5,000? You think somebody is making $5,000 in a week and they want to show you
shout it from the rooftops. No,
this
we don't get keep.
country?
No, we don't
These
get keep.
people gatekeep where they buy their akara. Then you want them to show you where they are making, how they are making
I'm
$5,000.
dying.
Guys,
I don't get keep though. Me, I'll show you guys. I'm
guys,
serious. Buy my ebook.
we need to be.
Buy my ebook. Me, I'll show you. Me, I don't get keep. I say I want all of us to eat at the table. Don't
Yeah.
worry. When my ebook comes out, I'll let you guys know. Cafe One will post it for me. Don't worry.
Yeah, we
My
sell
ebook-
books in Cafe One,
Exactly.
so Toby's book will be
And my
will be
book
part
will
of
there.
our merch.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll have a link.
So come and buy from Toby. With respect to earnings and how people are currently earning, what do you think people can do to manage their earnings better?
So have a budget and stick to it. Like I'm very strict with my friends. No, the friends that are aware of my budgeting style, they know. If I'm paying for something next month, I've already written it down. Chances are like even like the parties and like tickets that I buy for social and social, I know what I'm going for next 2 weeks. I think. Yeah. I literally plan everything out when it comes to money. What you can plan out the one you can plan out. That's just it. Your title, your savings, or your investments money, or what you're spending on groceries every month. Like gauge how much you spend on groceries per month. Like know what is eating your money and then like write it down. Because I know how much I spend on groceries per month. I mean like the money is having to like my budget is having to increase now because things are getting more expensive. But I still have like I still know how much I'm spending. Do you get? I know, okay, if you know you do your nails, like this, a budget is not saying that, oh, you're not spend money on anything. No. If you're doing your nails, know how much you spend on your nails. Put it aside. You know you're spending money, maybe you're buying hair or you're saving to buy hair. Write the money down. Know what then you can now like apportion your salary or whatever it is you're earning like appropriately. That's the only way to do it honestly, because if you leave everything to chance, I promise you, as I use some salary 1 week, it's gone. Also, I do this for people that they pay bi-weekly. It's great, but if they don't pay you bi-weekly, one trick I've learned, because one of the places that I worked at, they paid bi-weekly, so it was really great for like, you know that in 2 weeks something we enter, you will not be broke. What I do is that out of my salary, I take out a certain amount that literally kicks off on the 15th of the month. So like now I can be fighting for my life, but I know that there's a small lump sum that's waiting for me on the 15th that I used to hold myself till the end of the month. Also works because you never can tell. Like things, like anything can happen. Do you get? But write down everything. Like I'm so like that's just the best thing to do on your phone. Just write it down. Just start a note. October budgets, nails 20,000, hair. I don't know how much people spend on hair these days, but
like you do your all back for like 1.5 or 2K or something.
Even if you are doing like serious big girl hair,
if
like
you're braiding or something.
If you are braiding and your braiding is 50,000 naira, which I really hope you're not spending 50K on braids, please don't. But if you are spending 50K on braids, write it down. If you are spending 100K on shoes, write everything down, honestly. Calculate according to how much you're earning. So that when your money drops, you know that, okay, this is what I'm using my money to do. Also, people do that thing where they save after spending. Stop it. If that's what you're doing, stop it. Your money for savings should go first. Then you cannot spend what's left. If you save after spending, you're not gonna
If you
have.
save after spending, you are saving what is available,
Do you
not
understand?
what you should.
Not what you should be saving
Yeah.
exactly. So that's what I do. If you have better tips and tricks, you can also share with us. That would be great.
Another thing I think people should also recognize is that those little things that you do every day,
Add up.
they add up to something big. So, for instance, I have a habit. I eat biscuits every day. And it looks small. Every time I go to buy those things, I spend like 500, 700. But I kid you not, I do it like every day. Because when I'm working, if I'm working at home especially, I'm always snacking. So I'm eating biscuits as I'm working. And that's 700 I'm spending every day.
Every day. It adds up.
It adds
That's
up
like almost 21K. That's 21K.
in a
If you buy
month.
every day, it's 21K in a month.
In a month. Yeah.
30 days. It's
So you
crazy.
can see that's how 21K will just go from something that you think, oh, is a little thing. And where you can afford to buy in bulk,
Please do.
please do. Buy your things. There are some things that you will never not need. Water.
Oh, yeah.
There is no quantity of water that you want to buy that I
Yes.
would discourage you from buying, because you're going to drink water as a person. You will drink water.
Also, electricity. Before they put you on bandy, go and buy your electricity in store. I'm so serious. That's my plan for next month.
Yeah,
They're giving us like
buy
it's
things
dangerous
in-
now. Go and
Buy
buy
things in bulk.
buy things in bulk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also that's a great one actually.
Yes, and lastly, like, don't buy things you don't need.
Yeah.
Again, using the perfume thing. I'm saying it's because that's the latest. I think that's the latest thing. Skincare was the thing. It's still
Skincare is
sort
still
of the
the
thing.
thing.
It's still sort of the thing. But the perfume one, I think, is an
Do
industry.
you think that contributes to the skincare thing? No, I actually no.
No,
Actually,
if you're
I
a creator,
don't.
do you know that if you're a creator, I see why you have a lot of products. My sister is a skincare creator. She doesn't even spend money on skincare anymore.
I don't
Except
as much
she
anymore.
now wants to
Okay, no, the
try
products I
something
spend money
out.
on, like I want to
Mhm.
try something out, but
But you're not a creator. Like you don't need to buy. Guys, everything is good when people are being paid, especially to say that it's good.
me, I won't tell people. I always tell people, if you go to my after you see, buy what you need, not because somebody's using it. Do you need this product? Yes, buy it. If you don't buy it because I bought it, do you actually need it? No. Then don't buy it. I can't force anybody to buy anything.
Or here's
buy
an
everything.
idea, Toby. Here's an idea. Fine, you want to buy it. Let the one you have finish. Okay? Then when it finishes, you go and buy the one that's
Oh,
you
that's-
like from Toby's place.
That reminds me of like one of the mottos that I live my life is that you can doesn't mean you should.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I just answer, okay, so you can do this, yes, but should you?
Yeah.
And if the answer is no, then don't.
Then
Like, please,
don't,
like,
really.
that you can doesn't.
You don't need all the perfumes. You
I'm
don't
so-
need to be
You know the
smelled.
thing is- I'm so sorry.
You don't
I
need to be
can't
smelled
agree
from
with
a
the
mile
perfume one.
away. You don't need to be smelled from a mile away. It is not necessary. I'm sorry. Like, don't stink.
Agree to disagree.
Don't stink.
Buy deodorant.
Fine, don't stink.
Please.
Good. But you don't need, as a person, as a singular human being, you probably do not need, not probably, you definitely do not need more than 3 perfumes. You don't need more than 3 perfumes. I have more than 3 perfumes. I'm not even going to lie. But like I said, I'm also low-key talking to myself because I engage in consumerism a lot. I buy things off reviews a lot. I don't have the best money management skills, but I think I'm getting somewhere because I've identified that problem.
Yeah, first step
Right.
is self-awareness.
Exactly. Once you're aware that you're a victim, right? Yeah. Sorry, victim is so it's so
Girl.
deep.
Okay.
No, not victim. Once you've identified it, right, and you're not in denial, I feel like it's a lot easier to curb. For instance, you're watching a creator say, "Oh, I had so much fun at Morocco." I think Morocco is somewhere that people are now going to, and on your 500K salary, you feel like you should go to.
I don't want to do it.
why do you want
The
to
dollar
even
rate
go?
will
Like,
allow
think
you.
about it. Think about your reasons. Why do you want to? You need to properly evaluate things
You
before
will
you
like
make the
Benin
decision.
Republic. You will like Togo.
Exactly.
Let me just
You
yarn
can go
you.
to you can another thing is traveling with cheaper alternatives. Like you can travel by road.
One is that you can travel, but you need to stay at the 5-star hotel.
Exactly. That's also
You
another
know,
angle. You may not need to stay at that nice hotel that influencer stayed at.
because she probably didn't pay.
Exactly. These people are working and your own salary is
I mean,
500K.
support your favorite creator, shall
No, definitely support them. Repost their content, share
support
it.
me.
And where you
If I tell you something
can,
is good, I'm not lying to you,
where
Sha.
you can, absolutely patronize where you can. Please do that.
Yeah,
Because
but
creators put in a lot of work
yeah,
into bringing out the content. But please don't also kill yourself in the process
please
of
don't.
trying to do the things that the cool kids are doing. And trust me, you'll just end up broke. There's so much that our subconscious is picking up from our surrounding,
Yeah.
our phones, our interactions.
So they say watch what you consume. Not just
Exactly.
food,
Not
like
just food.
even
Like your
content.
mind, what you feed your mind is very important.
Yeah.
And it still somehow ties to the education thing. I know that like we're
Like
not
stay in school, kids.
see you need to stay in school because there's a level of self-awareness that ignorance will hinder you
Get
from
into.
getting to,
True.
right? So
True.
at the end of the day, there when your senses are stimulated from a young age, it helps you improve your thinking and your comprehension skills, even up to the point when you're an adult. Those little
Yeah.
things that they taught you in primary school, that comprehension passage we used to read every
Honestly, not
morning.
gonna lie, some of you adults need to go and do that thing
You need
again.
to go and do it again
Just
because
saying.
once somebody says something, people will read the back. You will just read it like Arabic. You start reading it from here. Not good enough. Do better.
0/10. Go back to school. Go 0/10. Go back to school, please. Anyway, we'll be fine.
Yes. So
But
Toby, another thing I wanted to ask you is what tools would you say that people can use to budget and to track spend and all of that?
I'm gonna keep it real with you. Your notes app. That's number one. You don't need any fancy. So some people like have Excel sheets that like help them manage their money. Some people use Notion. I have a budget thing on Notion. I'm not going to lie to you. I've not used it. I mean, like I did it at the beginning of the year, but I won't lie to you. I've not gone back. But your notes app is actually the best app. It's the most accessible. You are able to see everything at one glance. Use your notes and your calculator. You'll be fine. Your notes app is the best app. Honestly, write everything down, write the amount, use your calculator, press do one or two, do one or two, do one or two, find out how much you're spending, how much you know your salary now, so clearly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Write it down, checklist everything, apportion your money, like maybe if you have like two accounts in one bank, you know that okay, I'm not spending this money now, but it's something
Yeah.
it's like this money I'm going to have to spend it later in the month. Don't wait till you have to remove that money now. Like you're going to pay for maybe lights at like on the 16th or something. Why you and you get your salary on the 30th maybe? Why you keep remove the money? Get that one out of the way before you go and spend the money for lights. You don't have lights in your house. So sorry. But like you know what I mean? Like if you have money apportioned for something, like take it out. Like use your other accounts. That will also help you. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I do as well.
There's a cool feature that the Sterling One Bank app has,
Yeah.
which is a budget feature.
Oh, great
So
stuff.
it's your regular account. You don't need to open a different account. The UI of the
Wow.
app, it gives you there's a budget feature.
It's like
So you
labeling
can
and stuff.
exactly
Well, that's
you can label your money on your bank app. And I think they did a promo one time where they were like, oh, if you are able to stick to your budget, we're going to gift you. And I think
Are they
I
still
think
doing the
that's
promo?
great. I think that's so
And
great.
they're still doing the
That's
promo.
so
I'll be
great. So
participating
yeah,
next
really,
month.
your one bank app is something that you should definitely
Please try that out.
use. Definitely, because you need to track your spend. It's non-negotiable. You have to track your
In these
spend.
times,
If
you
you
have to.
don't, you will make a mistake, a big mistake that you may not be able to fix. Right. So definitely check that feature out. It's not difficult. Just search for the One Bank app on App Store or Play Store.
Whatever store you use,
Yeah,
I
whatever
mean, you
store.
own your
Just
phone, you
search
know
for
the
it,
one
and
that
you
you
should
have.
open a Sterling account. Try that out, and I'm sure it'll help you to also um maintain and track your spending habits.
Yeah,
Toby, it's been so lovely having you here.
it's been a
So
pleasure.
lovely. It's been insightful, if I do say so myself.
Inspirational, because
And
that's what
it's
I do.
real. It's real,
Yeah.
really. Okay, guys. So we'll see you in our next one. Not we. I will see you.
Actually, I will not be here next
Toby will
time.
not be here, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Toby will not be here. So please subscribe to our YouTube. It's Cafe One Pod, CAFEONEPOD. And
Yeah.
follow us across social media, Cafe One Nige, CAFEONENIG. I'll see you guys in our next one. And don't forget to drop questions, comments, anything that you have to ask me, Toby, whoever you want to ask. If you even want me to ask the cameraman, guys, I will ask them. Okay? I have no other thing to do but answer to you guys.
Yeah.
So please drop any questions you have, drop any challenges you have, and definitely Toby can respond to them. I can
Yeah,
respond to
I
them,
will.
and any other person that has a nugget or two to share with you can definitely respond. Catch you in our next one. Remember to stay refreshed with Cafe One. Bye.